Hey everybody, it's Matt Brown from Matt Brown's Guitar Studio, and I am back with another lesson on how to read music on guitar. So this time around we are going to learn the notes on the 5th string in 1st position, and then we are going to review the other 4 strings in 1st position, so then we can get into some songs that use these 5 strings. So pretty simple. So with the 5th string we have 3 notes. Our open 5th string, you probably know, is A. And you'll notice that it's 2 ledger lines below the staff. So those lines below the staff are called ledger lines. If they're above the staff, they're also called ledger lines. So A, there are 2 ledger lines below the bottom line. B is going to be in between those 2 ledger lines. And then C occurs on your 1st ledger line below the bottom line. Okay, so A, B, and C. Open, 2nd, and 3rd frets. All right, let's review our other 4 strings before we get into our songs. We're going to have the notes D. We're going to have, that's the open string. E is at the 2nd fret of your 4th string. And F is at the 3rd fret. So E and F, B and C, always next door neighbors. So onto the 3rd string, we have open G. A at the 2nd fret. Then we're going to have B, open B for the 2nd string. B and C next door neighbors, so 1st fret is C, 3rd fret is D. Now on to our 1st string. Open string is E, E and F next door neighbors, so F at our 1st fret, G at the 3rd fret. So make sure you've got all of that together. And come back and join me. We're going to take a look at the first song. First song we're going to look at today is House of the Rising Sun. Now this one is in the key of E minor, so it's not the same key as the Animals recording if you try to play along with it. So this one is in 3/4, and we've got an F sharp in the key signature. So all of our Fs that we see in the notation, regardless of whether it's this F in that range or the higher one, they're going to be played as F sharps unless otherwise indicated. Okay, so it's up on the screen there. Pause, take your time, learn the song, and then I will be back in just a second and we can work on this one together. So since this one's in 3/4 and we have a pickup note, I'm going to count 1 measure of rest, then 1, 2, and then we're going to play on 3 together. So that'll be the drill with this one. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, so that is it for that one. Keep practicing if it's not perfect, and once it is perfect, move on and join me, and we are going to check out the next song. Our next song is This Old Man, and this is a song in 4/4 in the key of C. So I guess the challenge with this one is we have a decent amount of 8th notes, so getting those, the picking in time with your reading and getting your brain connected with everything is probably the challenge here. So once again, it's up on the screen. Take your time and practice. Come back and play it with me. Since we both start on 1, I'm just going to give you a 1 measure count in of 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll play together. So I'll put the metronome on. This is 100 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so now we're going to move on to the most challenging song of this lesson. This is Angels We Have Heard on High. A little weird to do a Christmas song in the middle of the summer, but it's perfect for this. Anyway, so what we have, we are in 4/4, and we're in a new key that we haven't played in. So you'll notice that there's one flat in the key signature, which is a B flat. So this indicates here that we're in either the key of F or D minor, its relative minor key. We're in F. So all of our B notes are going to be flat. And kind of the weird thing is, since the second string is our B note, and we can't really go to the left of this off the fretboard to get a flat, our B flat is going to be at the 3rd fret of the 3rd string. So that is going to be the B flat location. If we had, we're not going to use a 5th string B flat, but hypothetically, if we needed it, be the 1st string of our, or sorry, the 1st fret of our 5th string. All these numbers. Okay, so it's up on the screen. Practice. This one's going to take a lot more practice than usual, so take your time and then come back when you're ready and we'll play it together. So I'll give you just one measure of a 4/4 count in, and be aware of the repeat signs. We're going to repeat back to the beginning at the end of the first line. All right, we'll turn on the metronome and we'll get after it. 1, 2, 3, go. So quite a bit harder than the other songs. This one's got some tricky rhythms, you know, a lot of 8th notes going on, so don't feel bad if you need to practice. Take your time with it. I've got a full week before the next lesson comes out, so we'll be working on the 6th string next week on Friday. So practice up. Thanks a lot for watching. Please subscribe if you're not already. I'm Matt Brown from Matt Brown's Guitar Studio, and I'll see you all in the next lesson for the 6th string.